Question, do you guys think late 90s, early 2000s Tiger beats Scottie right now?
He went right to the side. You got it. If this were the Olympics, he'd be on the podium. Tommy locking in another top 10 finish, top 5 finish, top 2 finish, not a top 1 finish. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dan's Golf World Show right here on the one and only. It's always one and only.
Yep, every time.
Sports Illustrated, SITV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify. Did I leave any out?
Amazon Music.
Sora.
Suno.
Suno for sure.
Yeah, we're all up on Suno.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Fleetwood, guys.
He's back.
He is back. On the if this were the Olympics, he'd be on the podium.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the highest position on the podium.
No.
Tommy locking in another top 10 finish.
I'm just trying the hardest.
Top 5 finish. Top 2 finish.
Yeah.
Not a top 1 finish.
Unfortunately.
I'm just trying the hardest.
But he looked good all weekend.
Yeah, that's
Looked great.
He really did. I mean,
Physically or his golf game?
all the above. I mean,
Okay.
the swing is just pure perfection, and wasn't quite enough to get it done, but it was definitely enough to be hanging with the big boys.
Yeah.
Right there near the first place finish.
He was playing real conservative golf.
But you know what? That's also what gets him there.
That is true.
You know, I mean, if he goes out, trying to go banana sandwich on, round 1, do you think he's in contention all weekend again?
I don't know, man. This is just kind of like it's a curse for him. He's Mr. Silver Medal. I know he got
Mr. Silver Medal.
Oh, and shout out to McLaw for the heart me over on Josh's face, but yeah, it's just his thing, man. He's Mr. Silver Medal, and you can see it in his eyes late in the tournament. He obviously got his FedEx Cup win, which is still a win technically, even though there wasn't as many people, but it's still a win.
That is true. I just realized that it wasn't a full field event.
It wasn't close to a full field event,
but it was also a simmered down reduction of the best on the tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no wild cards in there to get in the way.
There's no Aaron Rye.
I mean, he took down Scottie Scheffler that week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Dethroned the king himself.
But it's still, regardless if it's the best 25 or whatever, it's still it's undoubtedly a smaller field.
It's way smaller.
I mean, I guess that's
or 30 or whatever it is.
In standard tournament format, you're whittling down, you have to keep playing well to stay in it. Does that mean tournaments don't matter? I mean, I don't know. It's different. I know it's different.
You've gone really meta just to justify Tommy.
I'm trying for you, Tommy lad.
Yeah. Do tournaments matter? The second Tommy gets second again?
What did second place pay? Was it any good?
Probably 500,000 probably, because the purse wasn't too big.
It was 1.3 mil for first.
Yes.
Well, as we know, Aaron Rye did end up winning that tournament. Took home 1.5 million. So, here's the thing. I've played many rounds for far less than Tommy won.
Yeah.
So, it was still good for him.
Yeah. Second.
He looks jacked in that picture.
Rye?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
2 gloves.
It's like he's ready to go lifting.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he is.
It worked this weekend.
It sure did. I mean, enough to take down the old Tommy boy.
Yeah, which ain't saying much, but
Jesus.
It's a late playoff. It's he probably knew he was going to win when he got to a playoff.
Now,
Tommy,
he was
right?
Tommy's in the lead. Got it.
Is this guy
God.
PGA Tour guy, or is he just strictly DP guy?
Nice PGA Tour guy.
Okay.
He's definitely not, taking second all the time like Tommy.
He wasn't at Eastlake when Tommy got his one and only win.
Well, that's a weird thing too. It's the amount of top 10 finishes and second place finishes that Tommy has, and then other guys who finish way lower in the stack, but then sneak out a win periodically, look like they have way better stats.
Yep. What would you rather have?
Man, I don't know. It's so tough to shake a stick at Tommy Fleetwood's career.
Yeah, I mean, and the earnings aren't bad, I would say.
Oh.
Wasn't he the most, before he won, the most winningless?
Yeah, he was the highest earning PGA Tour player in history without a win.
Still is, some would say. Not me. Not
well,
me.
especially if you discredit his win.
Yeah.
Then you would say that record still stands.
Yeah.
I wonder who was second to that stat prior. Who's like, let's go.
He was probably
this.
second for a long time.
Yeah.
You would assume.
They're like, they were rooting for Tommy to get a win so they could
move to one.
take over that spot.
Love that.
Yeah.
It's probably a dude on his first year of the PGA Tour.
And now, do you guys think that potentially Tommy Fleetwood's a little distracted from all these major business ventures he's in?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would hope not, but it's still possible. Tommy Fleetwood now opens the third location of the Tommy Fleetwood School of Swinging Perfect All the Time, is what they should call it.
Do you think on repeat they have the slow-mo video playing, like on all TVs in there?
I would feel like it'd be a shame to every single person who attends that school to not be able to watch the slow-mo DP World Tour compilation of Tommy Fleetwood swing like I watch on a very regular basis.
I don't know what you believe in on a religious level, Dan, but I imagine that's like what you imagine heaven to be like. It's
Thank
just
you.
in that room with TVs watching that.
You just summed up something very important that I've been trying to articulate for quite some time.
Would you Billy Madison this and go back to school, but go to the Tommy Fleetwood
Back
Academy?
to school. Well, here's the thing. Tommy Fleetwood schools aren't just for juniors. They are for golfers of all levels, whether you're a beginner, whether you're a junior, whether you are a full-grown adult who's just an absolute hack, or all the way up to professional level golfers, because everyone has something to learn from Tommy Fleetwood.
Man, we need to go over this place before Friday.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
You know what? I would love a one-way ticket to the TFA.
Yeah, come on.
The Tommy Fleetwood Academy.
Like some nice guys. I wonder if he was thinking about that on the 18th or 19th green or whatever.
He was like, I've got some homework to grade from school.
Yeah. Gets home grades papers.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What's the best place? Answer second for everybody.
Yeah. As long as you're out there trying your hardest, it's fine.
I'm just trying my hardest.
Thank you. Tommy Fleetwood. He's basically got like an entire franchise here of the Tommy Fleetwood Academies, now opening the third location in Abu Dhabi. And I thought, here's what I like about it. World-class technology. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's dial in on a few of those things. TrackMan 4, the latest version.
Ooh.
They call it the tour grade radar. You know what I mean?
That'll play.
Swing Catalyst, the pressure plates you stand on that synchronize with the video. So while you're swinging, you got your TrackMan giving you all your data, your swing, your ball flight, all that stuff. Then you have the Swing Catalyst. So it's like showing you where your pressure is, where you're standing. I think it's very important. A lot of people aren't, using these pressure plates enough because they're very expensive and we all don't have them. But I do think that, they could be beneficial to all of us. The Sam Putt Lab, 3D putting motion analysis and feedback.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ship me to Abu Dhabi, man. Put me in a FedEx box. You don't even got to fly me over there.
Just one-way ticket.
Yeah, just get me over there. I'll see you in a few months.
Just give me one of those airplane suites on Emirates airline. I'll relax, head over.
I come back with Tommy's hair, perfectly replicated Tommy Fleetwood swing.
I mean, okay. Legitimate question. If you could just have a swing, who would you pick?
Bubba Watson.
Wow.
It's the only left team, so that's what I want. Tiger Woods. Probably.
Yeah, okay, that's also acceptable.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
I just think Bubba Watson's swing is unique because he's got that open stance where he could really let it fly.
He is the king of the fade.
Yeah.
Well, out of your two choices, why did you choose him over Phil?
Because I don't know.
A lot of the allegations.
No.
Well, also mainly because Phil and Paige, they have a rift going on.
Yeah,
I think
bit of
he
a beef.
blocked her on X, I
yeah.
believe.
Something like that.
And,
yes.
and Bubba
The everything
Watson
out.
was in Happy Gilmore too. So.
How many Masters? Does Phil have 2 Masters or 1?
You're asking the wrong two.
Because I know Bubba has 2.
Bubba has
he
two
has
Masters.
2? I thought he had 1.
He's got 2. And both of them, do you guys know who his caddy was? Yeah.
3 times Phil Mickelson.
Well, that caddy has 4 Masters wins. 2 of them with Scottie Scheffler.
Oh, it's Ted Scott?
Really?
Ted Scott.
Oh, it was Bubba Watson's old caddy.
Yeah, he was on the bag for both of Bubba Watson's Masters wins, as well as both of Scottie Scheffler's Masters wins.
That's a life, man.
I wonder, like, you know how, like, the MLB just finished the World Series? Mookie Betts has got 4 rings. Like, what if it's something like that when you're on a different team and you still win, like, something big like that? Do you still put a shrine up with a picture of who you were with?
You got to, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're never taking those rings off.
Oh, hell no.
Is Ted Scott the winningest Masters caddy?
Once again, not the right dude to ask that question to.
Well,
I don't feel like people are diving into that information.
Well,
I clearly haven't.
How many different caddies did Tiger have when he won his 5 Masters?
3?
Did he have 3?
3 to 4. I know like Fluff was on the bag, Stevie, Joey. I don't know.
So it might be Ted Scott because he's got 4.
4. It's wild.
That's crazy.
It is.
Even if it is 3 caddies for Tiger over 5 Masters, you would assume that none.
And you also got to.
It wasn't like unless Stevie had more than one though.
You got to keep in mind too, the early 2000s cash prize was not what it is now.
Oh
No.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you gotta look at it like the time too, because you could win 2 Masters in like the 80s and it'll add up to probably what it is now.
It adds up to about what Tommy Fleetwood is taking home on
Yeah.
a regular basis in second.
I want to know, like, obviously, if you're a professional golfer, you have kids, you would like your son or daughter to be a golfer. If you're a caddy, do you want your kids to grow up to be golfers or caddies?
It's a really interesting point. Also, a lot of caddies are golfers.
Yeah,
so
yes.
It's I need you to play golf so that way you can graduate into the professional career of caddying.
Yeah.
It would be cool on the PGA Tour or even like an offset PGA Tour event where it's reversed, where the caddies play and the players are the caddies.
That'd be wild.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see Max Homa in there, but you know.
Or you see, like Colin Morikawa with like 5 caddies, for no reason.
They're playing a scramble for him.
Also at the Tommy Fleetwood Academy, high-speed camera bays and AI-driven shot tracking software.
That's nice.
It's right up our alley, boys.
Yeah,
That's
anything
right up our
AI.
alley.
You just sign me up. Swing GPT.
Yeah.
Anyone? Also, I like this. They have indoor/outdoor hitting studios with seamless transition for year-round training.
That's beautiful.
I do love that when you see like the guys are like they have the big door that opens up, and so they're still in there, but they're like hitting out into the wild, but they can close the door. It's a whole thing. I've been wanting to put one of those in for some time, but I'm just designs.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, a couple holdups for me.
Yeah, we'll get it done. Right out this right here. They don't know this is a window. We could just fire them
Just-
out that window if we wanted.
Spin my desk.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. Just spin it. Yeah, good for Tommy though. I feel like Tommy will leave behind a wonderful legacy.
Yeah.
I think so too.
He's got to, right?
Like, do you think? I honestly believe that him and Scottie almost have that same aura when it comes to like leaving that legacy. Like, even though he's not winning, Scottie's winning everything.
Well, and also he doesn't have a fishing team yet.
No.
Yes.
Again, time. There's all time.
I mean, Tommy has done so much. A lot of top 10s, a lot of top 2s. I think his legacy will live on forever. He needs to get that first win first, though.
I can see Tommy having a cricket team.
Oh. Yeah. Do you guys ever watch cricket?
It's actually electric.
Is it?
Dude,
I don't understand.
The ball is harder than baseballs, and they have no gloves.
Yeah, but they're all wearing like hockey gear, like a goalie, like with those big pads on their shins.
Yeah, but there's nothing for your hands.
Oh.
And
They're
that
barehanding it?
yeah, and that ball is humming, dude.
I thought they had like those like the mitts where like each finger is like separate.
I don't-
like
I
the
don't-
baseball gloves from like
Yeah,
1922.
I don't believe so, but
Good
I
old
do
days.
follow a guy called I think it's the baseball bat bros, and he was swinging a whole bunch of different stuff. He grabbed the cricket mallet and was hitting because
They
it's
call
like
that thing a mallet?
Yep.
yeah,
It's a terrible name.
it's
a bat.
So there's a tracking thing for baseball, like in golf, where you could do swing speed and all that stuff. His swing speed was faster, and the ball was hitting harder off of that than a baseball bat.
You know what's interesting? I forget about the fact that you could use like TrackMan technology for other sports.
Oh my god.
Like people are like looking at, spin and launch angle and all this other stuff. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's-
because baseball's a huge deal with launch angle and ball speed.
do you
or
think they're
bat
using
speed.
TrackMan or do they have their own? Is it like a whole different thing?
Their
They-
StatCast.
Yeah, there's one where I think it's universal where you could use pretty much anything with, and then there are baseball specific ones, and it's cool because it makes it like you could go into a simulator a baseball simulator.
Baseball simulator. See, I
And
don't know
like
anything about any other sport.
There's different versions. Like there's one where there's a video of someone pitching. You see them, and like there's a lot of Japanese clips of places like that. They have it. It's mostly common in there, but there are places here where there's a video and a guy's pitching, and as soon as he lets go, the ball comes out of the hole, and then you go to swing, and then you have the whole cage is pretty much your simulator.
Now that's some tech.
Yeah, and then you could pick a ball field, and you could actually set it like where you could hit it like 5 times farther than you actually hit it, like stuff like that, like boosts.
Oh, like you can in golf simulators like set the elevation.
Yeah, but instead of elevation, it looks like you're just nuking everything.
Like I bunted one out of the park. Look at me go.
Yeah.
This is what, like, I've made a point for a long time that I feel like athletes are just getting better and better and better, and each generation of athletes is better than the generation before.
I would definitely agree.
And you see this, like, these kids are going to be, I mean, obviously this is a rare, it's not every kid is going to be able to do the Tommy Fleetwood Academy, but there is the technology for these kids to learn so much about their golf swing so early on. Like, could you imagine if you were 6 years old and you were like tracking spin and like launch angle,
standing on like pressure plate mats with high speed cameras using AI to break down everything going on?
You'd think you'd be the best golfer to ever live if that was the case.
Well, and then on top of that, like club technology, like, you know what I mean? What they're doing with that stuff, ball technology. I mean, all this stuff, like it all keeps getting passed down and everything becomes more and more advanced. I mean, you know, in your sport, football, I mean, but I look at the same thing. Like you look at like old videos and it's like, these guys hardly look like athletes. And now these guys are just like giants and like their training equipment and everything they're doing.
I think basketball is the most drastic one where it's like everybody is just so much better athletically and so much bigger and stronger and their diets are better and everything is so dialed in compared
taller.
Definitely
everyone's taller.
Like if you took the best NBA team today against the 1965 best NBA team, it isn't close. It's not close.
No, it's not even.
It's a completely different game.
But that's like that with football though too. I mean, look at your linemen nowadays. It's not like the 2000s where your linemen were just fat guys.
Yeah.
Like these guys are jacked.
And they're athletic and they're just as fast as like a running back or a receiver. It's just
like more and more common you hear a ref saying player so-and-so is eligible as a receiver.
Yeah.
Like you hear that more often now than you do ever.
You never hear that in golf, which is weird.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
The evolution of sports, man.
Well, even like, you know, you look at like Tiger Woods and what he did for golf. Like he was the guy who pioneered being like wildly strong and athletic. Like where a lot of these guys, you watch the old stuff and they're just like in khaki pants, like they're headed to the office, you know, like kind of got like a little gut hanging out and they're out there just like taking nice smooth swings. And then here comes Tiger, like, you know, like his back is like a V, you know, and he's just like out there just crushing the ball, blowing his knee out for every swing.
Like he's killing a golfer from the 30s. Killing a golfer from the 30s.
Yeah.
Or like imagine Babe Ruth taking a pitch from that, like a 101 fastball now.
It's like, what was that?
You'd be like, that's a witchcraft.
Real question. Do you guys think late 90s, early 2000s Tiger beats Scottie right now?
Ooh.
Gotta say so, right? The stats would tell you, yeah.
I mean, I feel like in highlight reels, regardless of technology, clubs, balls, all that stuff, Tiger executed more magical moments than any golfer, I believe, in history in terms of a highlight reel. So does that mean like if they were playing at their, you know, Tiger's prime versus Scottie right now, is Tiger pulling off more magic in those moments?
I would also think you need to incorporate the fact, and just to play devil's advocate here,
Okay.
Scottie's playing probably harder competition in 2025 than Tiger Woods was playing in 1999. I think golfers as a whole are probably better now than they were then. But also, like we said, technology is better, so Scottie has that advantage.
Well, right, and so many things that Tiger pioneered are everyday golf now.
Yes.
And that's always the thing. Like when you look at somebody who completely broke out of the pack and did something that is legacy creating, that stuff, everybody studies that and incorporates that into what they do every day. But it's always those people who kind of blaze the new trail that stand out so far, but then also set the model for how everybody else does it from then on. So I think that is such a good point because like we were just saying, like these old timers in khaki pants and Tiger's going to figure out like, yeah, but what if I just bench press a ton?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's see what happens.
You
like,
learn, and then your competition learns from you if you're the pioneer. So he gets that time to thrive where he has that advantage. Now you put him in 2025 and it's the whole field has seen Tiger playing, grew up and watching Tiger, and now they have that advantage.
Well, you even look at like part of the PGA Tour is a exercise truck that is on site for these guys. So no matter where they are, they're keeping up their entire training regimen. Like, was that happening in 2002?
No chance.
Right. So even like the athleticism that is expected, like that bar is so much higher.
Yeah, it's a whole different game now.
It's a whole different game.
I would say I still think Prime Tiger is better.
Yeah.
But I think give Scottie some time playing against this kind of competition as it continues to evolve and people learn from Scottie.
Yeah.
How will he continue? And I mean, Tiger was really young when his dominance started, so that's a big part of it too. And Scottie was really young when his started, and he's still 29.
He
or
actually
whatever,
wasn't.
But winning he was 25, right?
Yeah. Well, I think, Scottie would be a late bloomer compared to Tiger, but at the same time to be like in your mid 20s and the number one in the world and dominating.
Yeah. It's like that quick. He got the quick.
Yeah.
To the point.
Well, and I think, even looking at Tiger Woods, where he came from a different place where like, he was on like the Johnny Carson show at like 3 years old, like, hitting golf clubs on TV. He was like a phenom prodigy, like from the time he was born. And whereas like Scottie Scheffler probably came up a little more like traditionally, like, played junior golf and evolved and got better.
And Bryson said he was awful in college.
He did.
Rory would probably be the most comparable. Tiger,
I would think
right?
so.
Child phenom. We've seen the clips of him on TV as a kid.
Hitting like golf balls into the dryer, like at his house,
on
like
BBC Nightly News or whatever.
Like I'm thinking about that. Like, is there any like modern day like mom who's letting their kid hit golf balls into their like very nice stackable washer and dryer set that they just got?
Maybe the styrofoam balls.
Maybe.
Mine is not.
You're like, what are you doing? You're ruining our...
I ain't got room to do that in mine.
Yeah.
Like it goes, we call it, I'm going to have to bleep it out when the edit, we call it the fold.
Nice.
It's where there's one toilet and it's literally like if you need to fold clothes, you literally have to sit on the toilet to fold clothes.
Total time saver, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, if you think about it.
Two birds.
Can we talk about Aaron Rye? He is, incorporating some rather unique elements into golf that we're not seeing very regularly.
Yeah, no.
I would say of those, one of my favorites is this golf tee.
Yeah.
What do we call this thing?
It's a castle tee.
A castle tee. I have seen these in every single golf store. I've never once considered buying one. And to me, it looks like one of those things where like, oh, you're kind of a beginner at golf. You're not sure how high your tee should go. If you get one of these, it'll be consistent every time. Now, the pros, they like to use a proper tee because sometimes they tee it up, they tee it down, they're hitting all these different shot shapes, doing all this stuff. Not Aaron Rye. He is using the pink castle tee to win legitimate golf tournaments.
You know what it reminds me of?
That thing is stacked.
Yeah. That's a big guy.
You if you go to like simulator golf and you have the little rubber tees, that's what that kind of reminds me of, because you don't have to like have it perfectly straight to get that. Like you have the bottom of it. It's going to straighten itself out.
Self-leveling.
Yeah, exactly. Which a tee, you don't have that.
Another wonderful feature that he's decided to go with that's a little unorthodox, gloves on both hands. And I was actually reading a little bit about this, and he talked about there was one sort of wintry season where he started playing with two gloves for like moisture and all this other stuff. And when springtime rolled around, he took one of the gloves off and it felt terrible and awkward. So he not only still wears the two gloves, he wears like the all-weather gloves. Like those are meant for like rainy conditions.
That's insane.
Which is so weird because last time I went out, I used a weather glove.
Yeah.
And I usually only use them when I need weather or if there is like rain falling or if it's really wet, because I feel like you slip out of the club.
Yeah. I mean, I will say like I have bought like a lot of times when you buy the rain gloves, it comes like in a 2-pack. I will still only wear the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I have your other one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I was like, here, and like righty, lefty. I don't
There you
need it.
go.
You take it. We should do it with more things. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
I
know.
got here. This is the half you could use. It's fine.
What's the disadvantage of wearing 2 gloves?
I mean, it's all about feel. And I mean, like, look at Fred Couples wears no gloves.
Like, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, maybe it would be nice to have 2 gloves.
Maybe.
It's kind of weird that you only have one.
I guess.
It's like wearing 1 batting glove. Who wears 1 batting glove?
But it's also like putting with no gloves, like, because it's a feel thing. Like it's
Yeah,
having,
because I
like,
putt with a glove on.
you're a glove putter.
Yeah.
I only putt with a glove on if I'm putting from off the green, just because it for no reason really. It doesn't help my putting at all.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't earn taking my glove off yet. I didn't get the ball on the green yet.
It's almost like the putting grips where it's like it doesn't change. It's not changing like performance. It's just like a feel. Like there's a usual and there's an unusual. There's not a right and a wrong.
There really isn't. Like, I don't think it's wrong for Freddie Couples to wear no gloves,
Yeah, it's weird.
and it's not wrong to wear 2. It's just interesting when 99% of tour players are doing it one way or more, probably way more.
Yeah.
I mean, but he won.
Yeah. So
So it's tough for us to sit here and be like, well, I'll tell you what he should be doing.
yeah, exactly.
What else is he doing? Oh, I like this one. Dude is rocking an old school TaylorMade M6 driver released in 2019, which, by the way, I have that driver.
There you
Really?
go.
Yeah, it's a great driver. It was a Father's Day gift. But the great thing was I get to pick out my Father's Day, because you don't want somebody to like go to the store and just give you a club, like, so it was actually like the first like fresh, right from the golf store, like take the saran wrap off, like my first brand new off the shelf driver was the TaylorMade M6. What's wild is since then I've probably got 8 or 10 drivers, and the dude is still just rocking it.
That's crazy. Hey, but if it works,
Yeah,
it ain't broke.
Again, who are we to judge?
Exactly.
My thing is, how is it, unless they're like new old ones, or how is that thing not conforming yet? You know what I mean? Unless they were
Like,
made differently.
That's a
few
good
years
point,
ago.
because they even say like a conforming driver hit enough times becomes non-conforming because
Yeah.
you've thinned the face, all the impacts on it. So I wonder, like, is he unwrapping fresh old drivers
Is it
from the vault?
because I'm of course a lesser golfer. Is when do you know that it's time to replace a club or a driver or anything? When do you know it's time to replace? A
Well,
club?
generally for like non-professional golfers, when it's time is when you see like a commercial or an ad and you're convinced it'll fix your swing.
yeah. Okay.
Then you're like, oh, this new one was designed by AI and it's got this crazy face on it and I'll gain 15 yards. I need it. Still slicing 2 fairways over.
Yep.
I would like to see how I would hit with a non-top flight driver.
You like some high-end, expensive,
No,
premium.
not even like high end, just something better than the top flight clubs.
If you were given we'll call it a coupon to go into PGA Tour Superstore to just pick one up off the shelf and get any one you could, which one would you go grab?
Probably a Cobra Dark Speed.
Nice. Great answer.
Because I mean, I want one that I could adjust.
Yeah.
I've never had a club like that,
Yeah.
and I don't know. And it doesn't seem like that's the top of the line, but it's not like a Cleveland. You
Yeah.
know?
Nobody wants to hit a Cleveland driver. How about you? What are you going for?
I've got Cleveland wedges, but
Cleveland makes great wedges.
Yeah,
I won't deny.
I've got
Yeah,
a
they're good
64
wedges.
to 56, but
64 and 56.
yeah, weird numbers, huh?
Is
Interesting.
there a
Interesting.
legal limit for the degrees of tilt for your wedge?
I don't know. Could you have a 70-degree wedge and that's totally fine? I mean, it's again pretty unorthodox.
Because I
but-
thought, for the longest time, I thought 60 was like the max.
No, well, I do know that company came out with the 69 degree.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. But
Yeah.
is it tour ready? I'm not sure.
64 is a weird club. I will say it's an interesting club to hit.
A lot of loft, but
Lot of loft.
you know, sometimes you need it.
I hit the bar on the top of the simulator thing
Oh,
a
yeah.
few times.
It's just everything's a flop
yeah.
shot.
Oh yeah. Basically.
I interrupt you. What club are you grabbing?
I would probably just go with the one I currently have that I don't think is available in stores, the M2.
M2.
I
Which,
don't-
by the way, Rory McIlroy, when asked what was his favorite driver of all time, he paused and said, "I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but the TaylorMade M2."
What is he, Titleist?
No, he's a TaylorMade guy, but he's just probably supposed to be promoting the latest product and saying that, no, the current one's the best one ever. Go out and spend your money on another $700 driver. Meanwhile, he's saying, no, actually, of the last 14 years, that one was the best one.
I feel like you shouldn't get in trouble for being honest. Like, and it's your.
A lot of people get in trouble for being honest.
But like, no, here's the thing. He's
like the most thing people get in trouble for.
Someone asked him which one was his favorite. No one was like, which one's the best to use? Like, which one is your favorite? He should be able to answer that no problem without getting any flack. Now, if it was like, if you were to choose one to play every day in your life, and right now, what would you play? Then they'll probably get in trouble.
Yeah, or if he was like, it's this Titleist that. Yeah. Meanwhile,
does he still hit it?
No, because these guys are paid to be using the latest driver.
Oh, it doesn't. You can't just use an old driver from the same company?
That's not the goal. Because, every year they do like the new club release. They have all the players come in. Like TaylorMade's great for this. They have everybody come out and they all try out the new club and they release these huge long videos.
I have a story. I have a story for on the PBA tour for bowling. There was a guy who's number 1 seed going in because they have step ladder finals. So it's like 4th, 5th, 3, 2, 1. He was the first seed. And a new ball came out for the brand that he throws. And they like really like harped on, hey, you got to throw this ball. This ball will work. Like the reps are drilling them different balls that they think
they got the tour
work.
Truck out.
Yeah. And he lost the championship match because he shot like a 150 with like, and he was too late into the game by the time he switched and started striking. He was already out. But
are you allowed to switch balls like mid-tournament or is... So it doesn't matter. You could have one in the bag and just crank it out for the last frame or whatever.
Yeah, usually depends. Like in college, you have to write down what balls you are using because there is a limit in college. In the pros, I don't believe there's a limit, but every ball you use, you have to write down make, model, brand, and then the serial number.
Wow.
And then usually every single ball that you bring in has to get checked to make sure it's legal.
Conforming.
Yeah, or like weight differentials and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
But if they're forcing the TaylorMade guys to use the most recent stuff, the hell's going on here?
Here's what I'd be willing to bet. He's a free agent on clubs.
Oh, and he's just playing whatever he wants?
Yeah. Well, and the only reason I guess that is because he has no major club branding on any of his clothes, hat, anything like that.
Gotcha.
Which a lot of guys, they don't mind because they'll still sell that spot to somebody else.
Exactly.
So they're making the money. And a lot of the golf club companies, manufacturers are more than happy to still work with a free agent player because they want this close-up shot of their club showing.
Yep.
So they're it's not like these guys have to go to like, Golf Galaxy and like try and find some irons. The tour trucks will still work with them because they're more than happy to not pay a tour player and they're still using their equipment.
And we see with Aaron Rod, because he's a free agent with clubs where we presume he gets to do other sponsorships, which we've seen him get a little creative with.
And also have a completely creative bag. Like,
yes.
Where, because you even see, some guys where they will keep like their putter outside of their club agreement because their putter is so specific. And, you take a guy like Ricky Fowler for the longest time, and even still now, but for the longest time, Cobra guy, full Cobra bag, except putting a Scottie Cameron Newport 2. Then he went over to the Jailbird, and then now I think he's on the Lab. Even though he is fully Cobra'd out, he left himself a free agent on the putter.
Mm-hmm.
And again, because guys, they're like, hey, I can't guarantee that you have the putter that I need that works for me, works for my swing. Another guy, Justin Rose, he's a free agent on golf clubs.
That's crazy.
It's totally crazy. Where you're talking top player, like one of the, the most recognizable names in golf. And he has a completely mixed bag.
He's leaving so much money on the table.
I wonder when you talked about like you go to the truck and get whatever club you need and whatnot. I wonder what the deal is with that because on like exact same thing with bowling, with pro bowling. They go to the truck, be like, okay, I need this, and this, and then you pay for I think you pay for each hole you drill. You don't even pay for the ball. You just pay like how much it would cost for a single hole to drill for each one. So like a two-hander that don't use a thumb just needs the 2 holes, or like 3 holes for a traditional bowler.
Yeah.
Paper hole.
Well, as far as I know, and I've been on some tour trucks, nobody pays for anything.
Oh, wow.
There is not a penny of transaction taking place. And what's also interesting is you also have the guys who are from the shaft manufacturers working on all the trucks. So you'll have like, the guys at Fujikura and wanting guys to be hitting the new Ventus shaft, where they might be over in the Cobra truck 1 minute, like helping these guys get dialed in. Hey, try this, try that, lower spin, higher launch. Oh. And then they'll also be like, wait, you need the Ventus red, yada, yada. And they're like, hold on, I know I have one over on the Titleist truck. Let me go grab it. And then they'll be like moving gear around. But here's what's also wild. The tour truck guys are like, it's like they're like bands on tour together where they're all helping each other. Like if any of them, like something happened, I'm out of something ridiculous, epoxy for this or that. They're just going right over to the other tour truck and being like, hey, Tony, I need a little bit of this. And they'll be going through the drawers on each other's trucks, like to keep everything rolling. Like those guys are in it to just make everything work. Wow. And it's unbelievable, where there's times I'm on the Cobra truck getting stuff done and you'll see a rep from another competing golf brand going through like, hey, I'm looking for some whatever, these iron shafts, and they're grabbing 10 iron shafts out of these guys' drawers to build a set of clubs for somebody else that is signed by Titleist. It's not like, NASCAR or F1 where like everything's super secretive in the garage and like it's all proprietary in what we're doing. I found it very interesting that it was a lot more like communal, and we're all in this to make sure that the golfer that we're trying to help gets what they need. And if there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know.
Wow. So the shaft specialist he's independent.
Yeah.
So he doesn't work for one of the companies.
Correct. They'll be like, for example, Fujikura does not make any club heads.
Wow.
But yet they'll have their shafts on every single truck.
But you got to spread your shafts around.
You got to.
Obviously. I mean, especially if you're the specialist.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah, had to.
It is. It's an interesting thing, and to kind of get inside and watch it all take place, it was just different. I don't know what I thought, but it was definitely different than whatever I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would think either, to be honest. But
well, you think it would be like a competition,
like close the blinds, where setting up Scottie's driver different. I mean, so much so that when we were working on something for a driver and we were trying to change some stuff, and they didn't have the shaft he wanted me to try, he went and checked other trucks to give me a shaft. I'm like, I'm not like, we're here at the PGA Championship and you're going through other trucks to see if they have a shaft to put on my club. I'm like the lowest priority, here, I'm like almost lower than low priority.
But you are independent, so
I am free agent. For the time being. Yeah. Though I've wonderful friends at Cobra that have taken very good care of me for quite some time.
I would love for them to make me a lefty set, man.
Yeah, maybe some of those new 3D printed irons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're doing over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Cobra.
Yeah. Which is just wild technology.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why every golfer's better now than they were back then.
I'm telling you, like back then they were like, making horseshoes where they pull it out of like the hot fire and hit it with a hammer and making irons. And now it's.
That takes me back to an old field trip I had.
You went to the horseshoe making place?
No, it was like this old, like, it was like almost like a role playing place where like these
people.
It was just the workers that were role playing, but it was an old, like, 1920s or 1900s, like Little House on the Prairie type of place where you go like for historical value, like. You make your own butter and
what was that?
You make your own butter.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And
Blur.
Yep.
And just a whole bunch of other stuff. And there was a guy hacking away at just horseshoes. I'm like, geez.
Where are we at on iron head covers?
I know where you're at on them.
I would say it has become one of the most controversial things for any golfer to use. And I don't believe any golfer on tour uses them. Other than Aaron Rye.
Are you serious? He uses them too?
Oh, yeah. He's an iron head cover guy. But I think for a very cool reason. and this, it's rare that I support iron head covers because when he was younger, you know, they talked about like they didn't really have money for golf equipment and their family was kind of struggling to help him pursue golf at a young age. And his dad used to clean his clubs and like help him like every groove, clean them out, and then put iron head covers on them to keep them like as, you know, in good of shape as possible because they didn't have money to just keep buying new sets. And he said he still keeps them on there to this day to remind him like the value of these things and kind of like where he came from and the whole thing.
That's awesome.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, you could appreciate that.
I can totally appreciate that.
Guys, I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here for a second.
All right.
This is one too many unusual things for me. I think it's intentional. I think he's trying to be different.
Like he's trying to find like his Bryson DeChambeau niche.
Yes, where it's like, I want to be known for. I think there's a PR.
I like two gloves.
I think there's an agent or a PR team that's like, let's just try to stand out.
Like they go to the golf store and they're like, oh, these stupid tees.
And pink. Too. Like
Yeah,
pink is
pink.
a little bit like you can get those in regular white.
Yeah. Or like a natural grain wood finish.
Yes.
I feel like the only way I will have iron head covers is if they are all like pool balls. Like
Okay.
where like
So each club number is
that would be cool.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
like
that
it's the
would
same color as the ball too, because it only goes up to how many was there 12 or 16 balls? So I mean you're only going up to what, 10?
There's 15.
15?
Yeah, 1 through 7 and then the 8 ball and then the rest through whatever.
9 through 15,
Thank
yes.
you.
Yeah, I just think that'd be cool. That's the only way I'd
That
have
would be
them.
nice.
I did play with a guy who did use iron head covers, and what he said the reason he likes them is every time he uses a club on course, he takes the cover off and then puts it aside. And at the end of the round, he can always see what clubs am I not using regularly in a round.
That is true too.
One time I was playing alone and I got matched with another guy who had head club covers or iron head covers.
Yeah.
You know what I did? Grabbed the back of his neck, gave him a swirly before we got out there.
You
Then we
pantsed
started
him
the
on the
round.
tee
Yeah.
box.
Can't
Yeah,
do that
swirly.
stuff around
Just
me.
bullying him.
Yeah.
Get a load of this guy. I'm not fully against this theory. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there could be something there. It is a lot.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm different. Yeah, I'm
That's what I'm
different.
saying, man. It's like it's just weird. It's weird.
Well, and also, you know, there's no like deep historical story for his castle tees.
Yes, and they're
Like my grandfather used to hand whittle these, and it
Pink.
reminds me of Christmas.
that's the one I think for me that one's hard to believe there's not at least a little bit of an inside joke there.
Yeah, but at the same time, does he have multiple of them? Does he have a short one, a super tall one, a medium one? Like,
We don't know.
I will say I'm pretty into par 3 tees. The little guys that you use just on par 3s. That's kind of my jam. I always like to, or I will say almost always, I like to tee my ball up just a little on par 3s. Just get it kind of like sitting on top of the grass. I don't want to CT. I'm not trying to, go nuts. But I don't like the idea of having an entire full-size tee like stuck down in the ground. So if I do come in contact with it, I don't want to like feel the drag of like a fully plunged tee. And I also don't like to walk up to the tee box and have to scan for like the right broken tee to use. So I like my regular driving tee and my par 3 tees, few in the pocket, take it easy, everybody calm down.
Yeah, come on.
Nothing wrong with that.
have you guys ever seen the tees that they're almost like that one, the party tees, but they're it's like, I don't know, it's almost like a brush.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I used to use those a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
It was like sit on top of the bristles.
Yeah. It's
They're
like
weird.
it turns into like something like about that thick.
It's got like a
And,
spike on the bottom so you can press it into the ground, and then a flat portion, and then like some bristles, and then the ball sits on top of those. So it's just like
It's almost like it's on turf or something.
It really
Yeah.
is.
It's like a broom.
It's like there's no mats out here, but I still want to hit off mats.
That might be. I should probably do that.
Like your tee is just some mat.
That's a good idea.
Just right at home.
Yeah.
Bring me back.
Oh, broomstick putter in that.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I do have like a weird preference. I don't like the white painted tee as much as just like the natural grain tee,
Yeah.
for the specific reason of I don't like the white marks on the face of my driver.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, there's something about
I
that.
had to have the lines in mine.
Oh, like the depth gauge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have it or else I'll mess it up every time. It would be consistent.
do you like lay down on the grass and like check to make sure like 2.5 lines are showing properly?
No, I just make
Tape
sure
measure.
like if usually I go second line
Or a
at the bottom
two-liner.
of it. Yeah.
It's fair. Another thing I thought was pretty interesting about Aaron Rye's setup is his Me and My Golf logo on his hat. Do you guys know why I find that rather interesting?
Why is that?
I'll tell you exactly why.
Please do.
In my countless hours of watching YouTube swing golf instructions, there was a channel that I watched more than anybody could possibly imagine. And it was the channel Me and My Golf with that little circle logo that came swirling in at the beginning of all their videos. And it was always Pearson Andy with Me and My Golf and giving some like fantastic swing instruction. I've watched 10 million of them. And I'm like, why is their YouTube channel on this guy's hat? Had to do a little digging. And it all sort of makes sense. So these guys have been in the YouTube golf game for quite some time. I mean, years and years.
Is it before YouTube golf?
It was before like YouTube competition golf.
Okay.
Like, you know, it was back when YouTube golf was a lot more like instructional or like club reviews and all that stuff. Definitely before like the good era that really broke the ground on, hey, well, what if we just compete and make it fun and have a silly time? Well, all the dots start to connect together. I'm in Golf Galaxy a couple of years ago, and I start seeing the same Me and My Golf logo on all of this like training aid devices, like those putting mirrors and like alignment sticks and all this stuff. That these guys kind of took what the good thing did, where we're a YouTube channel and we're going to make a product line and, you know, you send us all your money. We're having a great time. They did the same thing for swing instruction. Started on YouTube, got into the product game of swing training aids. That brand has now become so big that their marketing department is sponsoring pro golfers. Very similar to what like the good model is for like clothing and apparel. They've done for like the universe of swing instruction. All the way to the point now where I'm looking at Aaron Rye standing in the winner's circle right next to Tommy Fleetwood in Mr. Second Place. And he's got this YouTube channel on his hat. And I just found it so interesting that golf is just, I don't know, growing and exploding in so many directions that these channels are like international product lines to the point where pro golfers are wearing the YouTube channel logo on their hat.
I mean,
wild.
We've got the good invitation. Excuse me, the good invitational. We have the dude from Ole Miss who's the signed with Breezy Golf.
Yeah,
it's growing, man.
When are we going to have like the Bryson DeChambeau Open? Because he doesn't use like a brand. It's just his name, you know?
It's a PGA event too.
The DeChambeau
That would be
Open.
hilarious.
Oh, it's
Can't plan it.
hey, listen, he brought the check. Like, what do we, we don't know what to say.
Yeah, they're all about dignity.
Until the check comes. I don't know.
Aren't we all?
I found it kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it is.
It is crazy.
It's mildly
A lot of
interesting.
It's like a
Aaron
small
Rodgers
circle
week.
type of deal.
It is. It's a circle that, you know, if there's ever a little opening, maybe we'll just, you know, sneak
Yeah.
our way in there, boys.
Last week was the 6-7 show. This week is the Aaron Rye show.
It really is.
Yeah,
Well, on the PGA Tour this weekend was the Ben Griffin show.
it was indeed.
This is his now third win on the PGA Tour, and all done so in these just absolutely beautiful sunglasses.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me get in Ben Griffin mode here.
Yep. Oh, you still got the Masters thing
Yeah.
on those.
Everything has a Masters thing on it.
Yeah.
I feel like I become one with the spirit of Ben Griffin when I wear these.
Now you got to take those things down with it still attached on your neck.
Yeah, that's the move. Like that's to me is like classic fishing trip. You know. Oh, there you go.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben Griffin.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Using a new putter.
Yeah.
Which is a bold move, but it's FedEx Cup fall. So is it a bold move?
Well, and again, I don't see any golf brand anywhere on him.
Yeah.
Which means he gets to try whatever he wants.
That is very true. I don't know what Lord Abbott is or, oh my
Dude.
God.
Those are your Ben Griffins.
Yeah, they are.
Still having those.
Bringing those with you everywhere.
Yeah.
I actually forgot they were in there.
No, you didn't.
No,
you went right for it.
That's because I saw it today.
Oh, okay.
Like getting in the car, driving, like, it's so sunny out. I better put my Robins on. That's great. No, but very interesting part of Ben Griffin's win this past weekend is he decided to completely change up not even just the putter, but the entire style of putter. And the part that's sort of interesting about that is he was by no means a bad putter.
No.
Number 19 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not number 4, but 19.
Pretty decent.
Cresting the top 20.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you say he was number 1 with the blade?
He was, I think that's the most interesting part. Number 19 in the world is number 1 in the world with a blade, meaning all 18 ahead of him have given up the blade and are no longer using it.
Wow.
And I think that was sort of a telltale sign for him that I need to reconsider this blade that I'm using. And what better time than in FedEx Cup fall to go out and just switch it up? Because in his words and in his interview, this tournament to me doesn't really matter.
Shouldn't matter.
No.
I was saying when we were looking to see who won this weekend, I was like, why is Ben Griffin playing in FedEx Cup fall? And I still don't fully understand it, to be completely honest.
I told him I think it's because when he came into the season, he had 0 wins, right? 0 wins. He would probably had a schedule set throughout the whole year. He didn't expect to come out the gates hot and have a really good season, like a career season, I would say. And maybe he just didn't want to back out of anything.
Why can't you just back out, though?
He's like, I didn't want to back out, but I'm gonna.
Canceling plans is the best thing in the world.
Oh,
it's so satisfying.
They're really like I had something to do, but now I don't have something to do. And that makes this now time that much sweeter.
Especially with this being like a week-long thing, like Tuesday to Sunday. Like,
I mean, because he's the only Ryder Cup player out just grinding through FedEx Cup fall right now.
Yeah.
But also, if you're going to test out some new clubs, might as well just see if you could win $1.08 million.
Yeah.
If it works out.
Right.
Which it did. And worked out so well for him that he did not 3-putt a single time this weekend.
I wish.
Solid.
And of course, in classic fashion, the putter he switched to, the TaylorMade Spider.
Wow.
The very same putter that Scottie Scheffler switched to and completely changed his putting. The same putter that Rory McIlroy switched to and completely changed his putting. I don't know, boys. Is there something there?
There might be. I have an old TaylorMade Spider with no grip on it right now. It's just taped up.
Wow.
Needs a grip. Maybe that's what I do.
Again, or is that like your thing? Like you're like, no, like those grips mess me up. I like
just the tape.
There's like foam and duct tape and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I'll say that I've used a blade and I've used a mallet. And I use a mallet now. And for me, the mallet just feels like you could have more finesse with the ball, it seems like. I don't know if it's the weight of the mallet compared to the blade, but there's something with a mallet that just feels more comfortable with me as a 30 handicap.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The best you're going to be is 19 in the world with a blade. I mean, if you want to, go past that, you got to get into a mallet, apparently.
Right. We're all trying to get better than 19th.
Yeah. And it's in the whole entire world.
The sad thing is when someone has a blade, it's almost like, what kind of putter is that? What are they using? Like
that little thing.
Yeah.
Transparency. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it just like the regular like putter?
That's a blade.
Yeah. Like just the
Okay,
standard sort of thin.
If you go to mini golf, it's that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they're a little bit like a lot of the mini golf ones you can hit both directions. Like there's no face on it or
but
anything.
It's the same shape-ish.
Give or take. Yeah. And the mallet is like almost like that square block and you're, doing the whole thing.
And there's a million versions of the mallet kind of, right?
Which by the way, if you need a putter grip, I have some.
Appreciate
I
that.
I can hook you. We can bust out my grip changing station.
Yeah. Get some elbow grease in there.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and
little bit of grip tape solvent.
That's gonna be awesome. He's gonna grip your club just for us to whoop him on Friday.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted to get into this right now. But we can. We totally can. Essentially, these 2 have challenged me in a match. A 2v1. You guys playing scramble against me playing my own ball. 9 holes. And
match play.
match. Oh, that's right. Match play, which again, makes it interesting because even if you guys have a blow up hole, you're only losing a single hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys. I'm not saying like I'm ever going to have a blow up
Yeah,
hole. Like
okay.
that's not going to happen.
We'll see.
Are we playing for anything?
I mean, outside of dignity.
Right. Which is like
always on
all
the
of
line.
it.
Yeah. I mean, we could, I'm always down. I'm always down.
I feel like there's got to be something interesting on the line. And it doesn't have to necessarily be monetary. It could be consequence.
I would love that.
You got a
as
paintball
well.
gun?
Not anymore. It's been a while.
You got one?
No.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily thinking like, something that revolved around injury, but
That's honestly, that is what my head went to first.
Yeah,
I immediately went to Jackass.
Maybe I don't know.
We'll say this. Tune into the video if you want to know what
that's
the
it.
punishment is. There it is.
Or you
Very
could
fine.
spicy chip challenge.
Oh, one chip? Oh, I like that.
Oh,
I guess you don't have to turn into the video anymore, but
I'm all the way down for that.
yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it before. I could do it again.
I've not done it, but I have a decent spice tolerance, so I think I'm with it.
I used to be able to just really rock with the spice, and now that I've got kids, like
Yeah.
nothing even has pepper on it.
It doesn't work
I feel like I'm so weak.
We're doing hot chip, no milk.
No, there's got to be milk. We can't kill us.
Well, is there like a window, like no milk for the first minute or
No,
something?
I
Or
I
you
like
can-
that.
Or you can literally like eat it with milk and you're just kind
That's
of.
what I'm saying. Like you could baby it down, right?
Yeah.
That's
like,
why I'm.
you don't even chew it. You just swallow the triangle like whole.
I like the what about, like 90 seconds no milk, no liquid 90 seconds.
A no liquid 90 seconds.
Oh.
Unless you're entering a medical situation.
Yeah, if you're like coughing it up and yeah.
But
Okay.
then it's only straight water if need be. If need be.
This went from just the boys going out and playing around to
Yeah.
if you're about to die, you can maybe have
Yeah.
a little bit of water.
Just like a friendly 9-hole challenge to like a potential medical situation
Yes.
type consequence.
Those are the best though. Put a little more pressure on a 3-footer then.
That adds a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Good.
Wow. Great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Love that.
A gigantic moment of speculation that's been going around is who are the golfers that are potentially heading to Live Golf. As we know, there was an announcement made that they are in talks with 2 well-known PGA Tour players, and I made a pretty firm stance on who my thoughts were 2 of these golfers. One of which was Min-Woo Lee. The other of which was Ben Griffin. Ben Griffin, still totally possible. We have not heard any confirmation or denial of this. However, Min-Woo Lee came out to make it very clear that he is not one of these people potentially heading to Live Golf. His words, no thanks.
Hey, I told you.
It's easy to say that after I'm wrong.
And I hate to say it, but Ben Griffin playing FedEx Cup Fall is not a great sign.
That's not a good
He'd
look.
probably be playing DP World Tour right now if he was thinking about going to Live.
Just like starting to pack his things, if you
Yes.
will.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm starting to think a little bit is Schauffele?
Whoa. Now, the reason my speculation didn't go there is because they said like they're not. How do they put it? They're not like the number one players on tour.
It wasn't as big of a get as John Rahm, but it's still a notable get, is what they said. And it was somebody that had won on the PGA Tour that year at the time that they said it.
Ooh.
Xander had not won it at that point until like a week or so after. So unless they
Yeah.
knew,
Which is what brought Min-Woo Lee into the conversation. He's obviously not like the top of the field. Got his first win this year.
What about what is that kid's name? I forgot the guy who won as an amateur, still in college, is on TGL.
Nick Dunlap.
Yes.
Oh.
He hasn't done anything on the tour since he won.
I just read a stat that he is the first player professionally in a single year to have shot, I think it was a 90 and a 63 in the same calendar year of golf,
Mm-hmm.
which somebody said, like, if this doesn't sum up golf,
Yeah.
like, the same player is shooting a 90 and a 63, like unbelievable.
I'm starting
given
to
Friday morning.
You haven't seen him in a lot of tournaments. I don't think he's playing. I haven't seen his name in the fall.
Wow.
We'll see. It's different.
Okay.
It's different when you get out there on the course and you got two
especially-
Joshes chirping at you, and you start to rethink a couple things.
Especially
Hot
because
chip challenge on the line.
Yeah.
his 2-year
die.
PGA Tour card's coming up. He's not playing even close as good to get a card.
But did he get a win this year? Would that put him into that sort of like conversational qualifier?
No,
Just
but
such a funny thing for Liv to.
he got a win
Yeah.
the year before.
Such a wild tease to like
Yeah.
leave us all, to titillate us.
Just
with-
a little information.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Also, like, they could be like talking to 8 different people. You know what I mean? So it
Yep.
leaves it like broad enough where
They
it was
just
like,
know
oh,
that guys like us will bite on that. shit
Yes.
for sure, man.
and like latch on.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just they can't let go.
Oh, it can't be Schauffele. He didn't win this year. Like, it definitely could still be Schauffele for sure.
Yeah, but Minwooly basically said there's been a lot of rumors, and I'm not going. I'm just going to play on the PGA Tour. He mentioned that the majors are still at the top of his list of importance. Maybe winning for a second time should also be on the top of the list. I don't know. It's fine. You know, either way.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah, let's go. Dude, I can't handle it. Never going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. No Minwooly. That's so. All I have left is Ben Griffin, and that doesn't look good either.
Yeah, I don't understand the majors argument though, because you could still play in the majors.
Well, yeah, but for example, like you take Taylor Gooch, who is a great player, but didn't do enough before he left for Liv to lock in his spot to continue playing majors.
Got you.
So he has no access to do things that can qualify him back in other than like,
Monday Q.
right, which doesn't exist for the Masters,
It would just be U.S. Open, right?
right? US Open or the British Open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get it. I get it from that standpoint then.
And according to Tiger Woods, it's only the majors that matter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd. Well, it is a lot of money. I was gonna say I don't know if I'd sacrifice playing in the Masters, but man,
Well, is there is for a Hall of Fame? There's a golf Hall of Fame, right? Is
Yeah.
it what is it? PGA Tour Hall of Fame? Is it WGR Hall of Fame, or is it like PGA of America Hall of Fame? How does that work? If it's the tour, then the majors don't mean anything.
Well, that's an interesting point. Like, for example, when I was at the U.S. Open at Pinehurst last year, Bryson DeChambeau won, great time. They had moved the Hall of Fame to Pinehurst, and then all the media got to go in and do like a little dinner hors d'oeuvre soiree, and that was at Pinehurst, and the event was hosted by the USGA.
I have the answer here. At Pinehurst, it is called the World Golf Hall of Fame, so that is not PGA.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
everything in general.
It was originally in Jacksonville, Florida, and St. Augustine, Florida, but now it is in Pinehurst.
I will tell you the coolest thing about it is they've kind of an inside. They've like downstairs when you're there is sort of like the history, and like you can go and just like at a museum, and there's like, you know, you press the button and the thing talks and plays a video and shows like, you know, some historic moments in golf. But then you go upstairs, then there's like a locker room with like all the rows, like all the lockers are lined up, and in each locker there's like glass over it, and inside each locker for each person is a set of their clubs, like their glove, a scorecard. And so you can walk down and they're in order of when they were inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
And so it's like walking through history. And so you walk up and you're like, there's Tiger Woods' bag, and like the picture from the tournament that he was using that bag where he won something important. And it's for each person, and they keep getting older and older and older. You know, and so you go down to the end, and you might see like Ben Hogan with these like crazy old golf clubs and this super old bag and like a hat or like a shirt he wore like when he won something. It is a very cool
It's
thing.
an insane
That's so
building
cool.
too. Like
Yeah.
the building is just crazy looking. You would think it was London if you didn't know that it
Yeah.
said Pinehurst on it.
Man, was that cool.
Yeah.
Take me back. I was just imagining, I was like, you know, when I am inducted, just what are those little relics I'd like for them to have?
The scorecard from when you lost to me and Josh on Friday.
Or this trophy from this one scramble.
Yep, there you go.
like stuff like that. That's just important for fans to see.
Exactly.
Your
yeah.
hole-in-one certificate?
Yeah, my printed out Bridgestone hole-in-one ticket that
Email.
I got. Yeah. Just some cool stuff. Like, again, people are coming all this way to see me, and then other guys like my colleagues like Tiger, just what could I do to make it special and memorable?
I got something to say. Let's get Bob Herrig in there. Let's get him in there. We need there's plenty of sports that they put personalities in. It doesn't have to be an athlete.
Like, could you imagine there's like a notepad like from a very important golf tournament where he broke a story or something
like Tiger's, all of Tiger's Masters and all his runs. Like that would be sick.
I think like Adam Schefter, who's a big football reporter, like had his phone in a museum or something. Like it would be sick for Bob for Hall of Fame.
Come on. I support that.
Yeah,
Come
me
on.
too.
I don't know when the next vote is or who gets to be in the governing voting body, but
Then the ballot.
yeah.
You got 3 votes here, Bob.
Bob, you got 3 votes here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I will campaign. I will be on the campaign trail to get more votes on your side.
T-shirts next episode.
Have you guys ever dreamt of going to a golf tournament and winning prize money? Because that is now possible.
I love that.
Way down under at the BMW Australian Open.
BMW.
They have the 17th party hole that they have now created a prize package where if any golfer hits a hole in one, any of the spectators who register to be in this prize pool have the potential to split $1 million with the pro golfer who hits the hole in one.
That's insane.
How great is that?
Man, imagine that. Get paid to go to a golf tournament?
Oh, man. I like all of a sudden, like getting that turn glizzy is just a whole lot sweeter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I could imagine this being like, I don't know if you guys remember the old games back in the day or probably like 5-6 years ago where it's a like trivia game where you win actual money, but like there's a prize pool of like $100. And then if there's like 20 people that go, you only get like $4.
Well, that's one of the things we're trying to research this here. I couldn't come up with anything. My question was, how many people go into this pool to split it with?
Right.
I mean, is it like thousands of people or is it like 4?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at math, so I'm not gonna. Is a million between 1,000 people?
I mean, it's not. It doesn't suck, but it's also like probably less
1,000 each, right?
life-changing.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it split, the million split between the player and the
Correct.
fans?
It's the
so
player
it's
and the
500,000.
But I didn't find anything that disclosed the split with the player either.
It's like 99-1 for the
Right.
player.
like they get 980,000 and then 400 of you split the remainder.
Enough where they don't get taxed on it.
Yeah. Essentially, you get like a koozie and like a coupon for a single Big Mac if you purchase another one. Still
One man's
worth it.
trash, another man's treasure, man.
That's a terrible round if you're shooting 100 to get a free Big Mac.
Yeah, that's true. But I do believe this is the first of its kind or that I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I've never, maybe a boat.
A boat at the American Century, they do that. Or there's a car a lot of times, like if it's, sponsored by, like if it's the BMW, whatever.
Yeah.
And you get the hole in one on the whatever hole, they give you a BMW, which is like, you guys are sponsoring the event. We're like zooming in on the BMW, like kind of pays for itself.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say it. If somebody hits a hole in one on our round, we're gonna give one fan $1 million. So we'll split it with the person who.
Yeah.
Don't say that because one of our dumbasses will probably do it.
I didn't say. First of all, I didn't say what the split would be.
And we're like audio dubbing over, like, welcome to our 8-hole challenge because we edited it out. Yeah.
It's like, what, they play 8 holes?
You're like, well, that's it for our 8-hole challenge.
Knowing our luck, you would say something like that, knowing we wouldn't, and we would end up doing it.
I mean, I'm fine facing the music and not paying to get a hole in one. I'm cool with that trade.
Files bankruptcy due to this prize package.
Hole in one tax
created.
Due to sticking one on the island green.
Yeah. The tournament partners are BMW and Dabble. What is Dabble?
I'll look it up.
All right.
While he looks it up, let's guess what it is. I'm gonna say it's a like off-brand texting app, like a WhatsApp or a Kick.
I was gonna go sports betting.
You're right.
Wow,
Is it?
good job.
Yeah, Dabble.
Wow.
Dabble is a daily fantasy sports app where you pick 2 to 12 players with a chance to win up to 5,000 times your money. You can copy picks from others. So
Nice.
I was thinking like dabble, babble, talking.
Yeah. No. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. It's a great one.
yeah, because
Thanks, man.
there's two.
Good job, by the way.
There's 2 Dabbles. There's a book writing software, and that it's the sports bet, but that's the logo of the sports bet.
Nice.
I will say also for this being the the BMW Australian PGA Championship, right? Right? Is that what it is? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is it the Australian Open? We have both written down.
It's not the Open. It's the championship.
Okay. It's the BMW Australian PGA Championship.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Not confusing at all.
No, not at all. But generally at PGA Championships, there's not a party hole.
Yeah.
And I see here, like the example image we're using has Cameron Smith, who now plays for Liv. He's probably very comfortable with party holes. That's something they do.
Yeah.
Really hit the nail on the head with that one. Let's pick an Australian who's on Liv.
Yeah. I'm just curious, do you think that gives him an advantage because, he's very comfortable in the party hole environment?
It's got to be.
It's got to be. He's pre-dialed.
We need a party hole.
Yeah, we do. Maybe we should try and have one Friday at our match.
Put out a flyer. People
Yeah.
Meet us on 7.
Guys, this was, for some who follow history, a pretty important week. This was the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Are you guys familiar with this?
I've heard the tune.
I've never even heard of this.
Wow. Well, pretty monumental moment in history. And it's, for some reason, has become quite a big deal on TikTok. People are very into it. The Edmund Fitzgerald, a freighter ship that would make its way across Lake Superior during its heyday. And its final run was made in 1975. And it sank November 10th, 1975. Now, here in the Midwest, for us, November 10th was yesterday. And we had some unseasonably cold weather, wind, snow. All I'm saying is weather very similar to that night the Edmund Fitzgerald went down. The song, in my opinion, is one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yes.
Do you know the song?
Nope.
Well, because this goes on YouTube, we can't play the song. So if you haven't heard it yet, everyone should go listen to the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
Open up another tab on your laptop.
Yeah, I have so many. Can you see all those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's only one screen of tabs.
Yeah. And I was talking about for the watcher. Open up another tab and play that while you're still watching us. Don't click off the video.
Yeah, no. Right.
Oh, another tab.
Yeah, not
So this
open
was-
in new window.
This was basically just like a ship that sank.
Yeah, it was. But the reason that this kind of stood out in history is still to this day, nobody knows why it sank.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. Obviously, there were some crazy storms. There was winds that were blowing between 50 and 60 miles an hour with gusts between 75 and 80 miles an hour on Lake Superior. I mean, we're talking like,
Great Lakes, right?
Yeah, like hurricane conditions right here in the, the middle of the Knot Ocean. And it would generally make this passage with its sister ship very nearby, like usually like 1 or 2 miles apart, and they'd stay in radio communication. And they were talking the entire time, back and forth, checking in on each other. And the very last communication made from the captain of the Edmund Fitzgerald was, "We're holding our own." Was the last radio communication made. The next time the sister ship checked in with them, there was no response. They were never heard from again. And later on, they went back and looked for the ship, and they found it 500 feet deep. 500 feet deep.
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep.
So a lot of the story and speculation and lore is what caused it to go down. Some people think that, because it was passing, I believe it was called Elk Island, a small little peninsula of land that potentially had bottomed out and cut open its hull as passing through there. And with all the crazy wind, the waves, they were saying some like, over 20 feet high, the potential, because it's a lake, that the waves aren't all moving in a single direction, that rogue waves can actually form in multiple directions, which is chaotic, especially with like the small pieces of land all around, that potentially there was like a rogue wave situation. But here's one of the wildest things. The door to exit the, I don't know, like the bridge, if you will, or like wherever, the control room.
The plank.
Thank you. When they found it under the water, it was open. But the only way to open it is by like spinning this latch, which means it was very intentional for somebody trying to get out. But of all 29 crew members, not a single person was recovered. They never found anyone. So here this thing is underwater. The hatch is open like somebody knew we were going down. They didn't make a single radio communication calling for help. And at the bottom of Lake Superior, the thing is broken in two. The boat is straight split in half. It was a very, very long boat. And at the time, it was hauling iron ore. And it had something 26,000 tons of iron ore. Heavy boat.
Yeah.
Completely split in half. Laying at the bottom of Lake Superior still to this day. With the exit hatch open, which can only be done on purpose.
So I have a couple theories.
All right.
Because this is the first time I'm ever hearing it.
Well, and I love that you potentially have it figured out already.
So could there be a lake monster of some
Nessie?
sorts?
Could Nessie be involved?
Maybe not that, or maybe like a huge, like something huge.
Like a carp, like no one's ever seen.
Or like a giant, maybe an octopus got in there, or a squid, like a freshwater squid or something got in there, or it could be like a huge, like something like mythical, maybe. I'm thinking.
That had nothing to do with the storm. Like it just happened to have been attacked on a stormy night, but storm was unrelated.
Or we've cracked the code. It's a squid.
Or what about, isn't there something called like Cthulhu?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Usually I thought it was an underwater creature that develops storms, and all it does is sink ships.
I only got eyes for one sea creature. Shout out to you, Nessie.
Yeah, my girl.
I think that's what that thing is called, Cthulhu.
It's
just a cryptid.
Yeah,
like you have Mothman,
like a Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Wow, 50 years. Been 50 years.
We got a call in from Rich asking, "What if it was Aquaman?"
Again, equally plausible to these other mythological creatures.
100%. So the last thing the guy said on the radio was a lie.
Or at the time, it wasn't, and circumstances changed rather quick.
It ended up being a lie. They weren't good.
And here's the wild part. It was the captain of the ship's very last voyage.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I mean, already it was his last, and then
it was going to be his last.
Yeah.
And they were just 17 miles away from their destination.
Wow.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
It's a wild one.
Shout out to the Edmund Fitzgerald.
That's it.
50 years, right?
50 years.
Wow. Feels like it was yesterday.
I still like the news flash just like runs through my mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Drama.
Yeah. That song's all over my TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was
anniversary.
There was a picture. A girl's like, I made my dad an Edmund Fitzgerald hat, and it's like this huge hat, like the shape of the boat.
That's great.
He was like watching, the documentary specials on him wearing his hat.
That's great.
There's specials?
Dude, there's so much. Like if you search it even a little bit on your TikTok and it like enters your algorithm, there are so many people with like their theories, and they've got like 3D renderings, like to try and like, guess what could have happened. And it's wild. Like one of them is that there's these, because the body of water is so gigantic, that these shoals underwater form, which is like with the currents and the movement, that sometimes it is not as deep as you thought. And the ship and its time had no technology for gauging depth. So it had no clue how deep the water is. So it's just following the maps and doing its thing. Well, they later discovered years later that one of the shoals had extended out a mile farther than the maps had said. So potentially in the stormy weather, if he was closer to the island than he thought, he could have bottomed out, which would have tore open the hull. But in the crazy conditions and having, barely any ability to control the boat as is, he wouldn't have even known that he was slowly sinking. And as the waves got bigger and bigger and the whole thing, and all of a sudden the front end is like taking on water.
Yeah, but how does it snap like that though? This isn't like this would be almost like a Titanic situation.
Well, that's what it would be. Like potentially if the hull, like the Titanic, had a hole in it and it starts to sink, and as it goes up, the other half can't maintain the weight, so it breaks off.
I don't know why this just hit for me. This feels like a story that should have been hundreds of years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
No.
It was fairly recent.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And there's just all this mystery around it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. R.I.P. Ed Fitz.
It's barely older than Tiger Woods.
Wow.
Barely.
Wow. Another mythical legend.
Yep.
Yeah. What else are we covering here, guys? Oh, speaking of hole-in-ones.
Yeah, speaking of it.
We've got a 74-year-old woman who hits 3 hole-in-ones in a single month.
Yeah.
Is she the greatest golfer ever?
Yeah.
I have a theory.
We've had a lot of those this episode, and I'm so excited to hear you.
You're about to yuck her yum, aren't you?
Does she only play par 3 courses?
It's a really interesting thought.
I mean, I still count par 3 courses as hole-in-ones, but at the same time, 3 in 1 month. I don't know if you could count all 3 of them. Maybe the first one.
I totally count them too under the category of par 3 hole-in-ones, similar to simulator hole-in-ones. You can count it all you want in the category of simulator hole-in-ones.
Well, but like the Internet Invitational, their latest round, they played a par 3 course. If anyone had a hole-in-one in there, I'm counting that as a competitive tournament hole-in-one.
Right. And so, like, let's say you were that person and we were in a group of people and you're like, yeah, I finally got my hole-in-one. I'll be like, at a par 3 course.
What if it's the first hole of a par 3 course?
That wouldn't change me repeating that every time you announced it.
Okay. I wouldn't tell you then. Know that now.
Where'd you get it at? Like, that's not the issue.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of the name of the place.
All the whole story. There won't be none of that.
Like it was a 600-yard champions tease.
It was a crisp 63-degree day.
I mean, you're talking about the Internet Invitational. They have that hole where they were putting from the tee box.
Yes.
Yeah,
the first
that was
hole.
insane.
Does that take anything away from it being a hole-in-one? Like a standard braggable hole-in-one if you putted it.
Yeah. That one I think is a little shady for me. It's like hitting the putt.
I think that would be a cooler hole-in-one than just...
Phenomenal story.
Got to get it in the air.
But to me, it's not like, do you have any hole-in-ones? Yes, I have one. What club did you use? Putter. Never mind, no, you don't.
Completely discredit them for that.
Yeah, immediately. Just automatically doesn't count.
What if it's a long par 3, though, on a par 3 course? Like a traditional par 3?
I think as long as... Well, no, I think if it has to have holes that are par 4s and par 5s and from a traditional golf course to be like with 0 asterisks next to it, like to just be able to claim it as a hole-in-one and there's no further explanation needed. Even if it's a par 3 course and it's a 200-yard hole, I still feel like...
What about a par 4 on a par 3 course? Because there's par 4s on par 3 courses.
It's a bit contradictory.
What is that then?
I mean, if you got the hole-in-one on a par 4 on a par 3 course, that counts more than anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, definitely, there's a par 3 course that we frequent, and there are drivable There's 3 drivable par 4s.
Now you want to talk about what makes a story cooler. If you're playing a par 3 course and you hole-in-one the only par 4, I would be proud to say that part.
Oh yeah.
Like
Definitely.
To me, that's like an enhancer. You know what I mean? Like that upgrades of the story, if you will.
What about a scramble? Like if I hit one on Friday, can you claim it?
No.
Technically, you got a 1 though.
Yeah, but I didn't hit it. Why do we say
it's a wild take?
Why do we
on a scramble team, someone else gets a hole-in-one and you claim it? Like because we all got the 1.
Exactly.
That's why we say solo birds. Like you got that solo birdie or solo par. Like you did that one yourself.
It'd be wild though.
I'll let you have mine.
To like take credit, like someone's solo bird and you're walking away like that birdie felt really good to me.
Yeah. First birdie in a while for me.
Yeah. Kind of needed a bounce back bird for me.
I'm just bringing out my inbred donkey.
I do love this stat though. The odds of getting 3 hole-in-ones in a single month is roughly 1.95 trillion to 1.
Got to be a fake number to me. I don't know how you calculate that number.
I have no idea.
That sounds completely made up to me.
Yeah, like because what set of numbers define like, oh, but doing it in a month makes it higher than doing it over more time?
Or what do they got? TrackMan on the green?
Yeah, if you're playing the same hole, it's different. Then I get it, but
well, also, how much golf is she playing? Like, I like 3 rounds in a month is more than most people if you get to play.
Yeah.
With like that her only 3 rounds, she gets a hole-in-one every single time she went out, or is she playing like 36 every day and twice on Sundays?
I think she's grinding.
She's grinding.
She's got to be.
Oh yeah. Let me look at it. Listen,
She's 74.
Visor matching the QZ. You know what I mean? Like she's not a weekend warrior.
Yeah. And don't play with her.
Her right hand looks like it's been through the ringer. So Like, she's definitely been playing.
Single glove, so you know she takes it serious.
Shout out Aaron Rye.
Shout out to Aaron Rye. Yeah, that's again, I would like to know how that statistic comes to
And
be.
I hope
is
that
there,
shot. I hope that shot in this picture right here is from the same direction, like the cameraman's back is to the tee box, because that looks like a hard shot. If you look at the green,
Yeah.
see the drop off, Dan, with the water.
Yeah.
And then if that was the shot, that would be sick, because that's a hard shot.
I would also be so curious if, like, did she just stripe it? It looked good the whole time. Like, she's saying, be the number. Or did it go like tree, cart path, house, off the caddy's head, and just ends up in the hole again, like for the third time?
Like one of those, like those skits. I think Do Perfect might have did it, where the guy just can't miss no matter what. Like, he's got a disease that he just can't miss.
That's her.
You saying that made me think of just another great golf chirp. Like if someone is shanking a big slice and you're like, be the number off the tee.
Wait, I did just realize something in this photo. She has a second glove in her pocket. She is a 2-glover.
Wait, where?
Bottom right corner, you can kind of see.
Oh,
like
yeah, the Under Armour, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she couldn't hold up 3 fingers with the glove on, so she took it
Yeah,
off.
it's like a mitten.
Yeah.
These are my swing mittens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
I can't fully show off my third hole in one. Here's how the number came to be. The assumption, it's assuming independent odds each time. So the odds are 12,500 to 1 times 12,500 to 1 times 12,500. Brings you to the 1.95 trillion to 1.
You know,
I have
what
another
assuming
fun
does.
fact too, Dan.
What do you got?
3 holes in ones in 3 months. I shot 2 300s in 3 months. Shooting 300 is harder than shooting a hole in one.
How do you compare an equivalent skill level to her?
If she's good enough, if she's good enough to
back.
hit 3, and I'm good enough to shoot 300 like whenever I want, just
Cap on that. Whenever you want, you can shoot 300.
if I'm locked in, yeah.
Okay, shoot 300 tonight then.
I don't bowl tonight.
Next time you bowl, shoot 300.
All right.
Let's see.
Crazy.
You have the chance to prove me wrong.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time on the show where I said I was going to do it and I did it.
Well, would that then prove the 300 is easier if you can do it on command?
Oh.
Because we saw the challenge with, I forgot who it was, 2 pro golfers, Rory and somebody else, and they hit balls for hours at a cup and couldn't get the hole in one. So if we're saying people that are at the top of their game, one is easier to do on command, does that make it not as hard?
I don't know.
Checkmate, I fear.
I fear. Guys, you guys are following along with this Internet Invitational. I have kids, so I haven't seen a ton of it, but I am closely engaged in scrollable content. I'm seeing a ton of it on social media still. Do you guys have any big updates for us?
Yes.
Good.
All right, go ahead, take it away there, Josh.
So we are set for the finals that are going to be set when this episode airs. So we give you no spoilers. It is Brad Dahlke, Francis from Barstool, and Beef. Gotta love seeing Beef in the
Beef
finals.
still in it. Love that.
Rest in peace, against Paige Spiranac, Frankie, and Melosi.
Wow. So a lot of the, not a lot, but a lot of the gigantic names have been eliminated.
Every single one of them, except for Brad.
Yeah, like
Out of the best golfers.
Paige Spiranac.
I'm talking about out of the best golfers.
And again, I said a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't say every single one.
Yeah.
I said a lot of them.
Yeah, I was more to the except for Brad Dahlke. That was
But this last episode, they did an 3-person alternate shot on a par 3 course. This par 3 course was probably the hardest par 3 course I've ever seen.
Brad Dahlke, do you think in terms of the Internet Invitational, he is an A-list? Like he is on the list of A?
Yeah.
As far as skill level or
No. Notoriety.
Oh, no.
No, not notoriety.
No.
That's what I was referring to. Like when we're talking A-list.
Oh, yeah.
Not A skill. I'm talking like celebrity status.
Oh, okay. Then he's not close. I mean, Paige.
yeah.
Paige
way
is,
more
I think
popular
it
than
actually
him.
goes Paige, Frankie, Francis, Beef, Brad, Melosi. In that order.
No, you forgot Josh Richards.
He's out.
of the
Who's
six
still
that are
left.
I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
Okay.
He carried the team with him and DOD. It was him, DOD, and Peter Finch.
Yes.
I see we got 2 good hats still up there. Or is that 3?
Yeah, no, 2, and they're both in the finals. There will be a good winner of this tournament.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Wow.
Locked. It's going to either be Mo or...
And there will be a
Brad.
4-play winner, too.
I wonder
Yep.
if, the good squad requires some commish on that,
Yeah, a little bit.
Got to take the management cut.
It's been great. I mean, the whole tournament has made me like a lot of people a lot more. I feel like it's done more positive than negative for my perception of these people personally. And we've got, half the field gets eliminated every single round, and we're going to get to see the full every single round of Paige Spiranac playing golf. So, I can't, as a supporter, I can't complain.
To me, that is one of the most brilliant parts that has sort of emerged from this whole thing. The Internet Invitational has not only brought together the biggest names of all of internet golf into a single event and made a prize pool bigger than anything we've ever seen in internet golf challenges. But now they reveal that they have all of the footage from every single one of these individual matches that are going to be edited down and released over time.
Genius.
That is like content gold genius, like 4D chess, whatever. I think that is so next level brilliance in terms of the content game.
Oh, yeah.
Do we feel like that is like Dave Portnoy barstool genius? Do you think that is just like a natural thing? Like, hey, we're filming, obviously we'll edit this all together. Or do you think someone was like, wait a second, I have this wild idea. What if we did this? Like, I would love to be inside those writers' rooms to hear how all of that came together.
I just would love to talk to one of the editors, one of the producers, just to see like what really goes into it. Because if what you said, it seems like every match had their own, like from an editor standpoint, had their own timeline.
Yeah.
Where each match was almost like an individual video. And then they sprinkled it all together and figured out like, okay, we need to keep this continuity wise here. Let's talk about this storyline here and keep it on dragging out, make sure it's talked about and stuff like that. I saw a video. There was just video or audio tracks. There were, I think, 50 audio tracks.
That's so much to manage.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's possible, truly.
I mean, like, we all do a lot of editing. That's the rest of this biz. And even when just something becomes too much, there's a bunch of camera angles, we got GoPros and all this stuff. It's just a lot.
It's overwhelming.
It really is. And to keep track of everything and then to build storylines and like pick the best of the best, it becomes a lot. And to think of doing it at that scale is beyond overwhelming. I mean, it's essentially like getting to those Mr. Beast levels where there's, a billion competitors and 10 zillion cameras and doing that. It's just, it's impressive. And I don't know. I would agree with you. I would love like a sneak peek behind the scenes, a conversation to know, how do you manage your anxiety when you have all of this footage on the line?
Because we're going to have 2 cameras and 3 mics, and we'll probably be in here being like, all right, we should tweak this and that. Imagine that times
Go to
24.
Back to 1.
Yeah, that's literally it.
And star wipe to 2.
Yep. Like that's.
I did see something and I noticed it like, because we haven't really made a true on-course golf video. Never made a true one yet.
Nothing respectable.
No.
Until this
the
Friday.
Until now.
The one thing I noticed, I think they keep the cameras rolling.
Just the whole time.
Yeah.
Got to.
Just tape is always rolling.
Yeah.
Probably makes it 10 times easier in editing.
Well, and also that's how you get the obscure moments that nobody thought was going to happen.
Like Fasoli.
Like Fasoli going through the fence in the golf cart.
100%.
Most insane thing ever.
Well, because like so many times you're like, okay, let's stand here, press record, let's talk and do our thing. And then you turn the cameras off and then you go do something. And then the bag falls off someone's cart and you didn't get it because you're just like shooting the planned moments.
Right.
But that's where you miss the magic. And the only way to get that is to roll tape for hours upon hours. Yeah.
We got to take notes.
We got to.
But since, like Josh said, when this episode is out, it'll probably be a couple hours until the final is out. we should make predictions. I'm going to go with Brad, Beef, and Francis.
Me too. I want to see Beef win.
I think that would be so magical.
It would be.
I think if Beef wins, I think I won't be watching with you guys, or maybe depending on
Whatever.
But I think I might shed a tear if Beef wins.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
You're a robot if you don't.
If I'm around you guys, I won't.
Yeah.
Be tough. Be strong.
The pollen. You're the winner.
Yeah, Jesus.
This winter pollen is killing me. Though I've been completely advised not to, I've decided to crowbar in a segment that is very near and dear to my heart. And this is about the Little Debbie Christmas cakes. Guys, are you on board with these, or is this just a solo thing for me?
Oh, I absolutely love these. I grew up with these. These are a staple in my household. Not even the Christmas ones. Every single season.
Oh, the entire collection, huh?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I mean, of course, I've had my fair share of run-ins with Debbie in my career, but no, I have not had the Christmas ones. So this is going to be my first time.
Well, there's an interesting phenomenon going on. I've loved these for a long time, but for some reason, they're all over TikTok. And I'm finding recipes for these things. There's a lot going on. There might even be like a Christmas blanket that I may or may not have already ordered that's being shipped. Just got my confirmation. TikTok shop.
May or may not have.
Again, allegedly, may or may not have. So I felt like it was time to bring them into the show and make sure everybody's up to speed, but also find out kind of a review of what you guys think of these, see if we're all on the same page. But while doing so, I came across something rather interesting. The fact that they brought back the chocolate version of this as well.
Wow.
Now, the fact that these disappeared and made a return on the 40th anniversary of the Little Debbie Christmas snack cake is important. Do you guys know how long these were out of commission for?
How long, Dan?
1 year.
Oh,
wow.
They were gone only
they-
last year.
Yeah, they really brought them back.
Yeah, but they brought them way back after a single year hiatus, clearly by popular demand. But here's what I will tell you. I have been such a traditionalist to the classic. I've actually never had the chocolate.
I've never had the chocolate either.
A couple, well, going to be first timers on that.
Yep, love that.
Also, I've never endeavored into the brownie version as well.
Those are bomb.
Yeah, okay.
They're good.
It looks like a cosmic brownie, just a Christmas
Yeah,
tree of
it's
sorts
the
here.
exact same thing.
A little more holiday.
Yeah,
What do you guys think? Should we dive in and give our first review?
I would love
Yeah, I think
nothing
we
more.
should do OG first.
All right, that's where we start. Here we go.
Get these going, boys.
Now, which way do you eat them?
I was literally just looking to see what side you guys were opening.
I don't want to say out loud what side I'm about to eat it from, but
But like,
it's pizza.
he went right to the side. You got to go to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That'll play.
they're light, great fluff. Oh
Easy second bite, not even thinking twice.
yeah, I'm going right back in. One bite.
So are we doing ratings here? As we all have our mouthful, I guess I'll be the one to talk here.
Can we just talk about the fact that he eats it sideways?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
That is crazy. Do you always do that, or was that just for dramatic effect?
I will tell no lies.
That really doesn't answer at all. But nice.
All right.
JR, what are you rating this thing?
Legit. I don't want to go too high because I haven't tried the other ones, but I think I lean a vanilla cream. So I think I'm gonna go with a 9-1.
Wow, that's a
I'm gonna go
fantastic
10.
score.
Yeah.
I'm going 7-2.
7-2.
Yeah.
You hate these?
No, do you know what it is? It's the green flakes.
What? It adds a texture.
Yeah, but it gets caught in my teeth, and they're crunchy, and sometimes I feel like I'm biting into like sand.
Fun sand.
Tasty sound.
Now, again, I'm rating these in terms of the category of snack cakes. Not necessarily like against the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life, but against other snack cakes. For me, it's like a 9-8.
There we go.
That's where I'm at.
So we got 9-8, 9-1, and what?
7-2.
Wow, worst hand in poker.
Wow. All right. I think it's time to move on to you guys finished yours.
Oh, I plan on finishing them.
All right,
Every
wow.
single one I try.
Next, we're going to chocolate while I devour the rest
yeah,
of this
yeah,
thing.
yeah. This can
Here
always
we
be
go.
cut up. Yeah. Put it down. Yep.
Do you want me to eat this one in a more traditional way?
I want you to eat it how you want to eat it.
However your heart desires to eat it the weird way you would.
Here we go.
First thing I'd like to point out, different sprinkle format.
Yes, definitely.
This is more like the traditional donut sprinkle.
Josh will like that more probably.
I like this a lot more.
So much crumbling in the mics with it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
Let's get that
amount
out of here.
crumbling.
We're going in. He's already in.
Yeah, I went.
Oh yeah. There's no slowing down.
Boss, that's a ho-ho.
Mm-hmm.
That's a ho.
It is, but ho-hos don't have chocolate filling.
Right, but it tastes like it.
It totally does.
It's the shell, the shell and the inside cake.
Yeah.
Now there's a such thing as too much chocolate. Do you think there's a little bit too much chocolate in here?
It would definitely benefit from the white cream of the white ones. For sure.
I mean, you say there's a such thing as too much chocolate, and I don't disagree. I've just never discovered it.
Yes.
I'm not sure where that line exists.
Am I going to lead off ratings here again?
Yeah, we'll keep the same order.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, it tastes like a ho-ho. I'd prefer a ho-ho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with a 8-1.
Solid
Still
score.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Let's get real here.
Yeah.
There's no snack cake that's less than a 7.
No.
It doesn't exist.
Unless
This
you're a
one is.
psychopath.
This one's less than a 7 for you? Oh,
This
get out of here.
is a 6.5 for me. It's too much chocolate.
6.5.
I like how our body types are reflecting our scores.
Yeah.
His is so low. Ours are high. Oh.
Yeah. I'm like 11.
Yeah. Can we go higher?
I'm like well, because here's the thing. Like a classic ho-ho is like pretty top tier for me.
Mm-hmm.
So tasting something that emulates a top tier snack, I'm like that for me, 8.2.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Did we have the same rating? I said 8-2 as well.
I forgot what yours was.
Pretty sure I said 8-2.
You were 8.2?
Pretty sure.
All right, fam. All right, twin. Yeah, here we go. He was down in the 6s.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
That's like a Domino's pizza.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
something.
this.
I had a hard time putting it down.
Next year we have the Cosmic Brownie, and knowing what Cosmic Brownies taste like, I can't imagine that this could be above either of these. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's what I will say though. Brownies are one of my favorite treats.
Okay.
A good, like a well-made brownie, but
Cosmic Brownies and regular. Are you guys all having trouble with this back here?
Yeah,
Is it just-
little bit.
Here's the issue I have with those chocolate ones. Now I'm like deadly thirsty.
yeah, no, you just got to survive.
Yeah.
We didn't say this was an easy job.
No, come on.
Borderline hazard pay required here.
Me and
I would
Josh are
like to point out
unionizing
I
for
have a
this.
crushed nut in here.
Never want to crush nut.
A crushed nut.
Right, boys?
Listen, it took a lot to get here.
Ready?
All right, here we
Thumbs
go.
up.
He ate from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Dense.
Very.
I like the crunch. The ornamental crunch.
I could have more.
Mm-hmm.
There should be more crunch.
Mm.
More ornaments.
Just like every Christmas tree. You could always do more ornaments. Mm-hmm. All right. Just before we give official scores, where is this above or below the classic Cosmic Brownie?
The same. It's the same taste. It's the exact same.
Even
taste.
Steven, just
It is a Cosmic Brownie 1 for 1.
Mm.
Which isn't doing it justice because I would want it to be better than a Cosmic Brownie.
yeah. Well, I would say the only thing that it takes the cake on is aesthetics.
Oh yeah, definitely aesthetics.
Yeah.
I prefer a harder outer shell and a soft inside, like the two we just had.
Yeah.
This is a thick inside.
It
It's
is.
like
It's-
eating like the bottom of a thing of.
I feel like it's stuck on the roof of my mouth.
Yes, that as well. I can't even describe it. It's a weird. I'm gonna finish it.
It's a weird sensation.
I'm for sure gonna.
All
Finish
right.
it.
Let's go back in real quick.
I know my rating. I'm going to go with a. You know, I said earlier that I can't give less than a 7. I'm gonna go 6-7 on this one.
That's a fair point. See, I like these a little bit more than the chocolate, but
Really?
I don't
It's crazy.
I don't think it beats the original guy there.
No way.
No.
So I think I gotta go with 7.2 on this one.
You're harder than me.
Yeah, I'd say. Obviously, if I'm just housing a sleeve of any of these, I'm going the tradish cake. I don't actually love this, It's really not my jam. I'll finish it because it's open and staring at me. But if, I don't know. For me, this is like a 6-8.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll be honest. I gave it 6-7 for the meme.
Yeah.
I could go lower.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, these don't change bite to bite. The first bite is almost as good as the last bite.
Yeah.
These are progressively getting worse for me.
Yeah. Like, I'm almost like landing on a flavor of like uncooked flour.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of that somewhere in there for me. I'm not sure why.
I'm not a fan of the green frosting. It's a little too thick. And
Yeah.
I don't want to have to eat a snack and then instantly have to search for a drink.
Yeah.
Like you just saw, I had to go down. I had to grab a beverage. Other than that, like I said, like mid 7, or low 7s. I actually said, if I were to pick out snacks, like sweet treat snacks like this, these aren't my go-tos. To be completely honest.
The Christmas tree, the classic, 40-year anniversary version, that's pretty go-to for me.
Yeah.
So much so that I was swinging through the gas station with the kids, like, Dad, can we get a fun little treat? And I was like, all right, fine, let's all pick one out. That's what I went for.
Oh, got to.
I had the full convenience store selection, and I grabbed one of these bad boys on Saturday.
Can I change one of my ratings?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no rules.
I'm going to be changing the rating of the Cosmic Brownie here. I'm going down to a 5-1.
5-1.
I will say, and here's why. I felt fantastic after eating this.
Yeah.
I felt pretty good after eating that. I do not feel good at this very moment.
No, neither do I. I felt like that after the chocolate tree.
Now,
what are these things called again?
The
tree
craziest
cakes?
thing
Tree
is-
cakes, the chocolate tree cake. That's the one that kind of like put me over the edge where I'm like, ugh.
These are so much bigger too, and you'd think they'd be more filling. This is way more filling.
Now,
than
here's
those.
just a question. It's a lot to eat 3 snack cakes back to back. Do you think that had any effect on the brownie? I'm like still trying to digest it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm struggling a little.
I believe. I mean, it could, but at the same time, it's not like we ate anything today.
But it's also tough to follow up, for me, one of my most top tier snacks, and then something that is rather mid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, it really accentuates the midness.
Like, I like to think of it as when I rate food, how long would I go before I genuinely want one again? And I can't see a world where I want one of those again.
I'll be honest though. So for
can't
these Little Debbie does these for every holiday. They have the Halloween jack-o'-lantern ones, and they have the hearts for Valentine's Day. Those taste better than that. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the shaping, the molding. I don't know if it's because it's so small compared to a heart, which they're drastically bigger. They're the same height, but they're a lot wider.
The hearts,
So-
even you get more with the heart?
Yeah, you get
I would
more.
want more.
They're
You get
10
more,
less calories
but
too, by the way. The brownies.
but
somehow.
keep that in mind. It seems like the frosting is spread a little bit nicer, and
Oh.
it feels like an actual brownie.
The ratios are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no world where you have a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie and you're picking that.
No.
No world.
No.
Ever.
No.
Like, no offense to the Cosmic Brownie. 5-1 still ain't bad. It's a dessert at the end of the day. And it's hard to give a dessert a really low rating.
Yeah. Well, here's what I feel like. I do feel like time heals all wounds.
Yes.
That I feel like in like come Valentine's Day, I'm like, oh, I'll give that a try.
We're going to make a pact to try the heart one.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
But here's what I'll tell you. Like within this Christmas season, I probably won't grab one unless I'm in a location where that is the only snack option.
Yes. Which
And of course, I mean, listen, hard times.
is like
You
an
know what I mean?
apocalypse or something
Yeah.
happens. And
Yeah, an apocalypse or trapped at grandma's house, like whatever.
Yes.
You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. But I will not be going through the grocery store to get another sleeve of those bad boys.
Yes, but we also can't let this be negative. This isn't about how bad those are.
No,
This is
that
about
wasn't
how
the goal of
great
this.
these are.
It's true. What we're doing is we're just trashing this thing to say that we genuinely love this thing.
Do you guys get like a cotton mouth type of deal with these trees?
Yeah, I'm going to be dead serious. You guys are over there having drinks, and I am wildly jealous of it.
Yeah.
There was a moment there where I was like, I felt like I was swallowing paint, like to try and like just clear the
If
palate.
it makes you feel better, doesn't help that much.
No, it doesn't.
not
Especially
help.
drinking what is that?
It's a peach tea.
A sugary drink and a sugary drink. I mean, that just adds up too.
Yeah, I feel like I need like some bland hot tea just to really, clear it all
Or
down.
some water.
Yeah.
Or one of these.
I haven't had water in months. All right. Well, guys, does this put us in the Christmas spirit? Because I'm kind of jingling all the way right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something jingling in my stomach right now. Yeah.
3 snack cakes back to back is wild,
Yeah,
though.
diabolical.
I don't know if I could do that. I used to do that when I was a kid. Can't do it no more.
650 calories in about 2 minutes for
Yeah,
us.
just absolutely housed it.
Yep.
My
All
stomach
right.
hurts.
Well, listen, we did this for all of you at home, so you didn't have to. But at the same time, don't be afraid to. And if you do, I don't know, maybe jump in the comments and share your thoughts on where you rank these and if you align with our scores here. That's it for the Daz Golf World Show. Catch you next week.